Walleye are among the most sought after freshwater game fish, prized for both their fighting spirit and their table fare. But they're also notoriously finicky, with habits that can frustrate even experienced anglers. That's where the Rapala jointed Shad Rap JSR-5 comes in. This compact crankbait, with its 2-inch length, quarter-ounce weight, and diving range of 6 to 13 feet, was designed to imitate the forage that walleye rely upon most: small shad and baitfish. Its jointed body creates a lively broken back wobble, while the built in rattle adds vibration that walleye detect with their lateral lines. By understanding how to present this lure in different conditions, you can dramatically increase your chances of success. One of the first keys to fishing for walleye with the JSR-5 is depth control. Walleye often hold in that productive mid-depth zone between 6 and 15 feet, staging along breaklines, points, and drop-offs where baitfish gather. The JSR-5 naturally runs 6 to 13 feet, putting it right in the strike zone. To fine-tune depth, adjust your line type and rod angle. Light monofilament keeps the bait closer to 6 or 7 feet, while thin fluorocarbon allows it to dive a bit deeper, closer to that 12 or 13 feet. Pointing your rod tip down also helps coax the lure deeper, while keeping it higher holds the bait more shallow. Being able to present the JSR-5 precisely at the depth where walleye are feeding is critical for consistent results. Retrieval technique is another factor that sets successful anglers apart. While a steady retrieve can produce strikes, walleye are often more responsive to a stop and go cadence. Because the JSR-5 is made from buoyant balsa wood, it floats when paused. This upward rise looks more like an injured baitfish trying to recover, a cue that often convinces a following walleye to commit. A slow, steady retrieve punctuated with 1 or 2 second pauses is one of the most effective ways to work this lure. Adding occasional rod tip twitches will give it an erratic darting motion, mimicking a panicked shad and triggering reaction bites from fish that might otherwise ignore a steady presentation. Location strategy is also equally important. Walleye tend to feed during low light periods, early morning, late evening, or on overcast days when they move shallower to hunt. Casting the JSR-5 across points, along riprap banks, or over submerged humps during these windows can be highly productive. In brighter conditions, walleye often hold deeper, close to structure, or suspend just off drop offs. Long casts or slow trolling passes with the JSR-5 allows you to keep the lure in front of these fish for longer periods, increasing the odds of a strike. Color selection can also make a huge difference. In clear water, natural finishes like silver, shad, or perch match the forage walleye expect to see. In stained or murky water, brighter patterns such as fire tiger or chartreuse help the lure stand out. During dawn or dusk, high contrast options create a more visible target. Carrying multiple colors and experimenting until you find what fish are responding to can turn a slow day into a productive one. Durability and hook quality round out the advantages of the JSR-5. Outfitted with VMC trebles, it's capable of handling hard strikes and tough fights. The finishes are resilient, and the lip is strong enough to withstand bumping into rocks or timber. For walleye anglers who often fish around structure, this reliability is essential. In the end, fishing for walleye with the Rapala jointed Shad Rap JSR-5 is all about precision and presentation. By controlling depth, varying retrieves, targeting the right locations, and selecting effective colors, you can take full advantage of this lure's strengths. Its jointed action, buoyant rise, and mid depth range make it one of the most effective tools for fooling even cautious walleye. If you want the lure that consistently puts fish in the boat, the JSR 5 isn't just an option, it's a proven solution. Take care, my friends.